My house is still a developing country, but because I have guests coming next weekend and the following weekend, I'm having to actually unpack things a little bit faster. So I unpacked all of my books and I put them on my nice new bookshelves, but I'm not really satisfied yet with how they're organized. So I wanted to get your opinion on how I should organize my books, because they're kind of grouped, but they're not even alphabetized, and that sort of hurts my soul. But I think maybe they could be grouped better. And so your opinions are appreciated. Right now we have all of the media tie-in together, which means a whole lot of Buffy and Angel, and then Doctor Who and Stargate and Star Wars, and then all of McKay's Warhammer books. Then we have graphic novels and art books. So this is like comic book area, things that I worked on, including the literary magazine I worked on in college, and then all the ones that I didn't work on. And then there's all my like writing resource books, and then my nerdy grammar books. I love my nerdy grammar books. Then we start on to sci-fi. And there's lots of sci-fi. And then we have my books on death and zombies and vampires. And then fantasy, with Lord of the Rings bookends. And then there's Harry Potter, with bound fanfiction. These are all my books on religion that go into nonfiction. Whee! And then my very few books on poetry. This is just like fiction all crammed together, and I don't know what to do with it all. It's just all crammed together. Except I do have one section here on plays. Ooh, look, plays. And then like random books I didn't really know how to categorize, because they're like logic puzzles and like joke books. And then my book on knitting. This is the rest of my YA. My anthologies. And then this is all my manga. Death Note and Full Metal Alchemist, Random Sailor Moon, and all my Sayuki. And these are my books on Hitchcock. I have more of them. I have no idea where they are. And this is the textbook that my brother and I defaced by drawing jokes in it. There were already jokes in it, but we just put in more of them. And then I kept it for 15 years. So, any thoughts on how I should organize this? I think I've got a good beginning for it, but I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't categorized enough, especially with the fiction. And I'm also concerned that I might go insane with categorizing and then spend all of my time doing that and not actually ever finish. So, your opinion will really help me. And actually, if you wanted to show me your home library in a video response, that might give me an idea for what to do with mine. Next week is writing week. Who knew? They come up so fast. We're going to be talking about beginnings. Not our personal beginnings as writers, but beginnings of stories. What makes for a strong opening? What might be difficult about writing an opening? And my personal favorite question, what makes for a good opening sentence? I think an opening sentence can really say a lot about how the story is going to progress and if it's going to grab my attention. So what sentences do you think make for really good opening sentences?